Yeah! What's up, buddy boy?
What's going on, man?
Dude, I'm liking the hair.
It's home cuts.
Hey, just so you know, I went over, like, I had the fans ask a bunch of questions too, and I was like looking through them, and probably 30% of them were about your hair.
Okay.
30% were about your hair. 30% were, will you marry me? And the other 30% were, are you guys getting back together, or are you going to release another album?
I'm not releasing another album. No way.
Why not? Why not?
No, no, no.
Dude,
Uh,
we love your voice. We love your music.
Star is a helicopter.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Like on
Hey,
top of me.
hey, what was up with that thing you did with Gary Barlow? How did that come about?
He just texted me and said, pick a song and send it to me. So I picked his song.
Yeah, yeah. Rather than your own song, you're like, I've probably done it so many times. It would be,
It's more fun. It's like because it was an experiment, right? He wasn't, we didn't know how the technology was going to work yet. He goes, I have this idea to do these crooner sessions, and I've been working it out. I did one with the cat from Boyzone over in the UK
oh, right on.
because they did what's that song? Maybe if I told you. They did the
Yeah.
Tracy Chapman song,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know, and then so he was just like, pick any song you want. I just need it today, And I was like, okay, I'll just make a quick thing. I didn't even really know what he wanted, so I just kind of did something really. I figured if it was a song that he knew well, he could fix it if I screwed it up, basically.
yeah. Right, right. That's cool. So who are you quarantined with right now? Just Jen?
Yeah, just Jen and I.
Just you and Jen? So I think a big question is, what are you doing to stay busy or to bide your time? Are you binge watching shows? I saw
Yeah,
you're a Tiger King fan?
yeah. I got well. My buddy Nash hit me a couple nights ago because he's like, I'm cutting together a music video and I'm going to release it on Friday. And the whole thing is just about what people are doing while they're quarantined at home. And
Yeah,
I figured everybody's gotten through that whole Joe Exotic craziness. So
yeah.
I found my tiger sweatsuit and threw it on and had a drink on the
What
treadmill.
else what else are you watching? What else is on then if you're over the Tiger King?
I just got through Glow. I had never watched Glow. I thought it was rad, man. Super funny, and yet I cried my face off a couple episodes. Like, you'd be surprised you're crying watching a show called Glow about wrestling, and it totally got to me. So,
Do you remember Glow? Do you remember Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling? It was like
oh,
out in like the 80s or
that's what that
yeah.
whole thing about. And you can see like how they really did kind of study what it was back in the day. So
Yeah.
yeah,
How
it was
about
fun.
Ozark?
I blasted through that.
Oh, you got through that quick?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're trying to take it slow. We're trying to take it slow because it's the only thing that my wife and I can watch together.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying not to binge it. We're like, all right, when we sit down, at night when the kid's asleep or something, we got one thing to watch. Let's just watch one episode so
Yeah,
we don't, burn it out too much. We just started the third season
yeah,
and
it's good. It's good.
it's freaking awesome. It's so good. So I
Hey,
want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out right now. There's a podcast which is it's an in sync podcast, and they've really been keeping up with everything that we're all doing, and they do a great job. They're called the Girl Were You Alone podcast. Okay,
okay.
now and you don't know about it because they've been trying to keep it a secret from you because you are like their favorite in the world. They call you fine ass daddy, Fad.
And I'm the only one that doesn't have
Hey,
kids. Well,
I'm
no,
just maybe that's why. Maybe it's because you're the only one without kids. Lance doesn't have kids.
no, 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 no. He doesn't have
Yeah,
kids.
you're the only one that hasn't been married or is not married, and that's why you get. So I just wanted to put them on blast real quick and make them feel
So
really
you said
stupid.
it once you a secret, and then you just kind of blast it like that.
Exactly, exactly. That's what I felt like doing. All right, so what we do is, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit, and then let you go about your night. Thanks for joining me, anyways. And then we do basically a game show a little bit later. We ask some trivia questions. I ask some crazy, stupid little questions to people, and there's little, fun stuff they get to do. So in the meantime, I'm going to ask you a couple questions and see how you do.
Oh,
Some, No, you'll get these. I'm throwing you softballs here. I made them real easy. The first question I have for you is, what are all the songs that you've written for NSYNC that we've put on a record?
I have no idea.
None of them?
I know some of them, but I'm not going to sit here and try and remember all of them in like 5 seconds. It's like,
Well, you got more than 5 seconds, but
okay. So on the first record, we all worked on Giddy Up.
yeah,
On the Christmas,
Christmas,
we wrote Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
which is iconic.
Right.
I mean, when people are redoing it, and it's like now a Christmas, it's a Christmas classic now. People are redoing your song; it becomes a Christmas classic.
And then No Strings, I had Space Cowboy, Bringing the Noise, No Strings Attached.
Yeah.
Um, there's one more. Digital.
Yeah, I was gonna say glow sticks. Think glow sticks.
Digital. And that is that it? Probably not.
Uh, that might be it on that one.
And then on the Celebrity, it was Selfish on Celebrity.
Selfish, I think so. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. When I think
Yep.
Lance, when I was on Lance's thing, I was horrible
Yeah.
at figuring
So,
these out.
Selfish. What else was on
Velcro.
Velcro? Oh, Up Against the Wall. Oh, that's right, the two-step stuff.
Yeah, the two-step stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, Up Against the Wall, Selfish, and I can't remember anything else right now.
The
What
two
I
of us. The two of us.
Oh, the two of us. So both two-step songs. I forgot.
Yep. 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 And the game is over.
A Game Over. I love that one actually.
Yeah. That was awesome. Hey, I mean, first of all, it's pretty. It says something about you that you wrote so many great songs that you can't remember them all. I wish I had that problem. Ask me which ones I did. Oh, I remember one. Cool. Way to go, dude. All right, so here's definitely a softball, and this is kind of a trick. I just want you to finish this lyric. And I will take you in my arms and hold you right where you belong.
Till the day my life is through. This
You're supposed to sing it. I just sang it. You have to sing it.
This is your podcast. You're singing. I'm off.
Yeah, this isn't a podcast. This is just
All
just a fun little. All right. So now I'm going to go to a bunch of the fan questions. I asked a bunch of them to give me some questions for you. There's actually some really cool ones in here. First of all, if NSYNC was an apocalypse team, this is by Bombacious One. If NSYNC was an apocalypse team, what skill set is it that each member brings to the table, and who would be the first that would say bye, bye, bye?
If we were an apocalypse team,
Yep.
who would die first? Is that what you're asking?
Or no, what I think she's saying, what skill set would we all bring to the table?
I could wash dishes when everybody else could. No, I'm a great doer. Like if you point at it, I can do it. I'm not necessarily like putting the whole plan together, but I take direction well. So it's like if you say, go climb that tree and tie that string and then run it down here, and I can do it. If you just say,
All right, who would you think the leader would be?
It depends on what it's about. I think that everybody kind of has their strong suit in different areas. I mean, I don't think, like I said, I wouldn't take the lead in the kitchen, what I mean?
Yeah.
But, so it just depends on what the task is, really. I think that's what it boils down to. It's like we would break it down into tasks and then say, hey, you take lead on this, you take lead on this, you take lead on this. If we had to build a shelter, I'd probably let you take the lead on that one and say, hey man, think this through. Don't let this thing blow over. Yeah,
I think you'd let me take it because when it blew over, you'd have somebody to scream at.
No,
You're like, I told you, dude, this sucks.
yeah, I mean, Joey's been on cooking shows and stuff, so he could take the lead in the kitchen and stuff like that. And
I think Justin would be a pretty good leader.
I mean,
Justin's pretty good at,
but again,
telling us what to do.
right. Well, it just depends on what it is. I think everybody would take the lead in different situations.
Okay. BeetleGal6499 asks, if you could see one artist in concert, living or dead, who would it be and what song would you most like to hear?
Hmm.
Living or dead?
I mean, that's crazy, right? Like, you know, wouldn't
Okay,
you
maybe
like,
not most, just who would be a great one for you, like, because it's music to me. That's why I'm weird with award shows too. It's tough to say that this song was better or this group had a different opinion when it comes to so what would just be a good one for you?
I'll be honest, I wouldn't even be interested in anybody modern just because I can see them now. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
the real,
It'll be
the like,
somebody dead.
the thing about this question rad was, it's like, would you want to see Mozart? You know what I mean? Like, would you want to see Beethoven? Holiday? Would you want to see Bob Marley? You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
it's like, so you can hear, I guess, even people from the 60s that have passed, but to hear like the original player, you know, to hear somebody like Beethoven go rip his new stuff, you'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. So that's where my head would go, I guess. Your audio's gone, bro. If you're hearing me, cool. If not, whatever it is, it's shot. I blame you. Can you hear me? Nod. Oh well. Should I and come back? You want me to go away and come back?
Hello, hello. I could be about as bad as this as you are, so
It's all good.
whatever. All right, let's get back to these questions here.
Okay.
So, Catalano17 asks, can you please ask him if he wasn't in the entertainment industry, what other profession would he have chosen?
It's been so long. It's like hard to even imagine anything else, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
So it's like, yeah, it'd be cool like, to build things. So maybe an architect or like something where, but it's so hard to even think about anything else, to be honest with you. So maybe a
All
farmer.
right. Farmer. All right. K May Marie 14 says, what is the one thing that you know now that you wish you would have known when first starting off in the industry?
I mean, know how to spot a bad deal. Yeah.
You know when not to sign things without a
Yeah.
lawyer sitting right next to you? Okay, this is a good one. A really nerdy question. What happened to his Leo necklace? I actually had a couple people ask me that, but that was by Lady no Risms or R Sims 5. She wants to know what happened to your Leo necklace.
It was just I'd worn it so long, it was time to move on.
Yeah. Do you
it, it's sitting in the closet somewhere, but
I'm gonna say, do you still have it somewhere?
I think it's in there somewhere.
Okay, Smirno Van said, let him describe himself in 3 words.
Messy, messy, messy.
All right. Messy, what is it? Not messy squared, messy tripled or messy times
Sure.
3? All right, Mrs. Sherman 1004, this is the last question from the fans. What do you sing in the shower?
Um, Strangely, uh, the shower, and I think a lot of people, not a lot, but a good amount of people say this.
Cube.
You get ideas when you're in the shower actually. So it'll be something that I've worked on the day before that still needs some tweaking or still needs some work. And it's kind of like the next idea for that thing will pop into my head there. So it's usually whatever I'm working on.
So are you, what are you working on? Like, what are you doing? I know you're doing a lot of writing.
Not right now.
No.
It's like
Yeah.
chill now. Because I'm usually collaborating, right? So it's like, one or two things. But since I've been in the whole social distancing situation, I probably maybe wrote two songs. Nothing crazy, you know.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on here. Real quick,
Oh my God, what am I
I have
doing?
our little pieces here. I've got this little game with a little spinner, and I'm gonna ask you like two more questions because we're gonna do these in the trivia
Okay.
as well. Um, let's see. All right, pick a person, and I'll ask you from this card about that person. See if you
Pick
get it right.
one of the members.
Yeah, one of us.
I'll ask about you.
All right. Oh no, that's a bad one. Where does Chris go to write songs? A, to his mom's house, B, to the back of the bus, or C, to a diner?
To the back of the bus.
Good answer. Ding, ding, ding. I need a bell. That's the only thing I'm missing here is a bell.
You're like radio props, like a horn, like the squeeze
Yeah, I
horn.
know. I was
Right.
thinking just like a ding, ding, like a bell at a, what do you call it, like at a boxing ring or something, just that I could hit. Hey, did you see over here? Can you see this?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you're my special one today.
Oh,
I
okay.
decided I decided to put that on. All right, here's one about Justin. I'll just go through the other ones. According to Justin, what's the best Halloween costume he's ever had? A, Batman, B, Spider-Man, or C, Iron Man?
Uh,
Everybody can chime in too if you think you know him.
I mean, I would say it's trolls, but it's not listed because I
Yeah,
guess
that's not listed. Yeah,
older.
this was our game. This was like from
Really years.
1999 maybe.
So Spider-Man, I guess.
Batman.
Batman.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, go back 2 spaces. What's Lance's favorite TV show? A, Cat Dog, B, Seinfeld, or C, Behind the Music?
It would be Seinfeld, right?
Seinfeld. That is correct. Now, here's a Joey question. What's Joey's favorite vacation spot? A, the Florida Keys, B, the French Riviera, or C, Hawaii?
Uh, I'll say Hawaii.
That's correct. If Joey would have said the French Riviera, I think this game is a lie. All right, and the last question is your question. What does JC like on his pizza? A, sausage and onion, B, pepperoni, or C, double cheese?
Well, that's a trick question actually, but it's probably pepperoni back.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. That is correct. All right, brother. Hey, I really appreciate you coming on, man. That's awesome. Hey, Joey just came on and said woohoo, by the way.
Oh, did he?
He got that one right. No, but seriously, thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
Um, you know, maybe we'll get you on again, or stay safe in this quarantine. If anything gets to you, give me a call and we can talk it out, or let's
Um,
write something or do something over, whatever these Zoom or whatever we're doing.
this is
No,
Instagram,
this
right?
is Instagram. This is Instagram. I'm saying when we all talk. All right, thanks. Like we're both helping each other out here. I appreciate it. Hey, man, seriously, thanks for being on.
No worries.
All right, we'll talk later, brother.
Everybody. Bye.
Boom.